So do you also use Instamojo to sell your products online? And are you also still sending WhatsApp messages to all your customers manually? Then this video is definitely for you. So hello all, welcome back to Pabbly Connect, and in this video we are going to understand how to send WhatsApp messages on Instamojo payment using Pabbly Chatflow. So over here I'm running a skincare brand and we use Instamojo to sell our products online. So now what I want is that as soon as someone purchases my product with the help of Instamojo, automatically they should receive a personalized and automated WhatsApp message so that we can stay in touch with them. So to do this, we are going to create a connection between Instamojo and Pabbly Chatflow. To create this connection without knowing any programming or coding language, we are going to use Pabbly Connect. It is an amazing automation software. So do you also wish to learn this process step by step? Then for that, you have to follow me through the screen.
Welcome to my screen everyone. So in this video I'll show you how to automatically send WhatsApp messages to your customer whenever they make a payment through Instamojo. So by using Pabbly Connect, you can connect your Instamojo account and Pabbly Chatflow account so that every payment triggers a personalized WhatsApp message to your customer. This can include the payment confirmation, order details, or any another relevant information, ensuring a smooth communication and saving you time. So let's get started and learn this setup step by step. So if you also want to create this setup or this automation for your business, then you have to watch this video till the end. So what we're going to do is we have to simply open the landing page of Pabbly by searching pabbly.com/connect in my browser. So Pabbly Connect is an amazing automation tool that seamlessly connects different applications and automate workflows to save time and enhance the business efficiency. And as soon as we're going to open the landing page of Pabbly, we are going to get two options. One is sign in and the other one is sign up for free. So if you are a new user, you can click on the sign up for free and you are going to get 100 of tasks free every month. But over here, I'm an existing user, so I'm just going to click on this sign in. And as soon as we're going to click on the sign in, it is opening all Pabbly apps. And over here, you can see all the tools and applications offered by Pabbly like Pabbly Connect, Pabbly Subscription Billing, Pabbly Email Marketing, and also Pabbly Chatflow. So as you can see that I've already opened my Pabbly Chatflow account. So right now I'm just going to open this Pabbly Connect in order to connect different applications. Alright. So I'm just going to click on this access now right over here to access my Pabbly Connect account. And now it is opening my dashboard. And to start with this automation, we are going to click on this button which says create workflow. And now it is asking me for the workflow name and the folder I want to save the workflow in. So over here I want to save the workflow in this folder which says automations, and I want to name my workflow as how to send WhatsApp messages on Instamojo payment using Pabbly Chatflow. Instamojo to Chatflow, and then we are going to click on create. And as soon as we are going to click on create, it is opening the most important window of our automation, which is our workflow window. So this is the most important window because we have trigger and action in this. So trigger and actions are the two main principles on which our workflow will work. All right, trigger means when this happens and action means do this. So by this you can understand that the actions are response towards the commands given by our trigger. All right, so therefore we can have only a single trigger but multiple actions following the commands of our trigger. And to start with our automation, we have to select our trigger application. So for my trigger application, I'm just going to select it as Instamojo. So I'm just going to search for Instamojo right over here, and as you can see Instamojo V2, so we are going to select it. And now it is asking me for the trigger event. So basically trigger event is the event on which the workflow will start. All right, so now what I want is that as soon as a new sale is made, my workflow should be triggered or started. So we are just going to select the same as the trigger event, and as soon as we're going to select the trigger event, it is giving me a webhook URL. So we're going to use the same webhook URL in order to create a connection between our Instamojo account and our Pabbly Connect's workflow. So what we have to do is, first we are just going to copy this webhook URL and then we have to follow this help text, and it is saying Log into your Instamojo account. Click on the product for which you wish to create the webbook. Alright, navigate to the advanced settings where you'll find the section of entering the webbook URL. So we're going to follow the same. I'm just going to open my Instamojo account right from here, and as you can see that this is my Instamojo account. So now from the left side of the bar we have to go towards the smart pages, and over here you're going to see all the pages which I have in my Instamojo account. But I want to create this automation for this page, which is natural glow skincare face toner, because I want to create this automation for this product. All right, so what we have to do is we have to go towards the three dots, and then we have to go towards the edit page option. All right, so now after coming over here we have to go towards the left side of the bar and then towards the page settings, and over here you can see the option of webbooks. We have to go towards the webbook option, and as you can see that it is switched off, so I'm just going to switch it on right from here, and now it is asking me to enter the webbook URL. So we're just going to paste the URL which we copied from our workflow right over here, and after pasting this webbook URL it is asking me for the information to be sent. So with here I only want to trigger this workflow in the case of successful payments, so I'm just going to select it as trigger webbook on successful payments, which is the successful payments option. And now we have to click on this save and update, and once again yes, save and update, and yes, you can see edited successfully. Yes, with this we have successfully created a connection between our Instamojo account and our Pabbly Connect's workflow. But now it is saying waiting for a webbook response, and in the notes it is saying do a test submission / record. So in order to capture this webbook response we have to do a test submission or record. All right, so what we have to do is I'm just going to put my Instamojo account, and we have to do the test submission of this product which we recently connected with our workflow. So for that we are just going to click on this pay now, and we're going to enter the details. Let's say that I'm going to enter the first name as dummy, last name as user. This is the email address which I'm going to enter, and then for the mobile number let's say that I'm going to keep it as this. And now we have to click on this proceed to pay button right over here, and as soon as we're going to do so it is asking me to select the payment method. So let's say I'm just going to select it as credit / debit card. We are going to enter the card details, and then we have to click on this continue to pay. And yes, you can see that now it is asking me for the OTP. All right, so I'm just going to enter the OTP right over here to confirm this payment. So yes, now after entering these details, I'm just going to click on this submit. And as soon as we're going to click on this submit, once again, we're going to wait for a few seconds till it confirms the payment. And yes, you can see your payment is successful. With this, we have successfully purchased Natural Glow Skincare Face Toner as dummy user. All right. And yes, now what has happened is that Instamojo has sent the details of a test submission to our workflow. So I'm just going to open my workflow, and yes, you can see that Pabbly has captured the response for the same. Over here you can see all the details which we entered. You can see the payment amount. We are going to move on forward. Over here you can see the rest of the details too which we entered. You can see the buyer's name, buyer's phone, and the buyer's email. So yes, with this we have successfully completed our trigger step. And now what will happen is that as soon as a new payment is received on an Instamojo account, automatically this workflow is going to get triggered, and Pabbly is going to capture the response for the same. Okay, so further what I want is I want to send WhatsApp messages on Instamojo payment right using Pabbly Chatflow. So Pabbly Chatflow is a powerful tool designed to automate your messaging on WhatsApp. With Chatflow, you can send personalized automated messages to your customers. It's an easy and efficient way to streamline your communication and improves engagement and provide you a quick response without the need for manual efforts. So to connect Pabbly Chatflow with Pabbly Connect's workflow, you have to first add your WhatsApp number right over here, alright? And to add the WhatsApp number, you are going to enter the access token, WhatsApp business account ID, and the phone number ID. And you're going to get all of these three from your Cloud API setup. And if you want to learn this process step by step, we have attached a video right over here. You can see this video and learn this process step by step in order to create WhatsApp Cloud API account and configure it with Pabbly Chatflow. Alright, since I've already done it, so I'm just going to move on towards my template section. So what I want is I want to send automated WhatsApp messages to Instamojo payment, right? And in order to send automated WhatsApp messages, we first first have to create a message template, right? And in order to create the message template, we have to come towards the left side of the bar and then towards the template list of our Pabbly Chatflow account. And now from here, we have to go towards this add new template button. And now it is asking me for the details. Like it is asking me to select the template category. So let's say that I'm going to select it as marketing because I'm going to send this message in order for marketing. All right, you can select any one of these category. Okay, we are going to move on forward. It is asking me for the template name. So over here you have to enter the template name. You have to keep in mind that name can only be in lowercase characters and underscores. Special characters and white spaces are not allowed. So let's say that I want my template name to be test123, right? So let's say I'm just going to enter it as test right over here. And now instead of putting the space, we have to put underscore and then 123. So we have to keep in mind that we don't have to enter the white spaces, but instead we have to use this underscore. All right. So I've entered a dummy template name. We are going to move on forward. It is asking me to select the language. So let's say that I want to select the language as English. So I'm just going to search for it and select the same right over here. And now it is asking me for the template type. So we have 4 types of template: text, image, video, or document. So you can select one of your choice right from here. Let's keep it as text only. And now it is asking me for the header. So let's say that for the header, I'm going to keep it as testing right over here. All right. So this is optional. If you wish, you can definitely avoid this header too. We're going to move on forward, and now it is asking me for the template format. So this is the main format or the main message which is going to be sent towards our customer. All right. So let's say that I want the message to be hello and then the customer name. But as I've already mentioned that I want to send personalized automated WhatsApp messages, right? So for that, we are going to keep the customer name as a variable right over here so that it changes with every new WhatsApp message sent. All right. And now over here to add the variable, we have to enter this curly brackets, write 1 as the variable and close the curly brackets. And yes, you can see that we have successfully added the variable. You can see that it is asking me to enter the sample value of this parameter, right? So yes, with this we have successfully added this variable, or you can see parameter. So yes, in order to add more variables, you are just going to enter this curly brackets to and add another. And yes, you can see simply like this, you can add as much as variables as you want. All right. And if you want to make this text bold, you can follow this help text given right over here. All right. So yes, over here it is asking me for the sample value. So over here I want the name of my customer. So for that, I'm just going to keep it as demo user. All right. So now after entering these details, we are going to move on forward. It is saying template footer. So let's say the template footer, I'm just going to keep it as new. All right. So once again, this is the optional field. All right. And after selecting all of these details, you can see that we're going to get a message preview right over here. It says hello demo user. You can see the header and the footer which we entered, right? So like this, you can simply create your own template and send automated personalized WhatsApp messages to all your clients. And then after doing all of this, you just have to click on this submit. But I've already created my template, so I'm just going to show you that. Yes, you can see that this is the template which I have already created. You can see hi, the name of my customer, and the rest of the message. All right. So after I created this, I clicked on submit and waited for few seconds till Meta approves the template. It is only going to take few seconds to get your template approved. All right. And after getting this template approved, with this we have successfully created the template. So now after creating the template, we have to go back towards our workflow, and now we are going to create a connection between Pabbly Chatflow and Pabbly Connect's workflow. All right. So for my action application, I'm just going to select it as Pabbly Chatflow right over here. So I'm just going to search for Pabbly Chatflow, and as you can see the same, so we are going to select it. And now for the action event, we have to select it as send curl request, and then we have to click on this connect. And as soon as we are going to click on this connect, it is asking me to add a new connection or select an existing connection. So if you have already connected your Pabbly Chatflow account with your Pabbly Connect's workflow, you can click on the select existing connection and then save. But if you haven't, you have to follow me. Click on add a new connection, and now it is asking me for the token. So it is saying enter your Chatflow API token here. You will get the API token at the following URL. All right. So what we have to do is we just have to click on this URL given right over here. All right. And as soon as we're going to click on this URL right over here, yes, you can see that it is opening my API and webhook section available under the settings section. And over here you can see that here's your Pabbly Chatflow API token. So I'm just going to copy this API token and then we are going to paste it right over here in our workflow. And after pasting this token, we are just going to click on this save. And as soon as we're going to click on save, yes, you can see that we have successfully connected our Pabbly Chatflow account with our Pabbly Connect's workflow. And now it is asking me for the body. And to get this body, once again, I'm just going to open my Pabbly Chatflow account. As you can see that this is the template which we have created and this is the same message I want to send to my customer. So I want to use this template in order to send automated WhatsApp messages. So what we have to do is we first have to create a broadcast using this template only. And in order to create a broadcast, we have to go towards the left side of the bar and as you can see the option of broadcast. So we are just going to open this link in a new tab, alright. And now we're going to move on towards that link. And yes, over here you can see that this is my broadcast section. So now what we have to do is we just have to click on this add broadcast button and now you can see that it has successfully opened this window. So now it is saying to select the broadcast type. So for that I'm just going to select it as API campaign right over here. Now it is asking me for the campaign name and the template. So let's say that for the campaign name I'm just going to keep it as Instamojo. So I'm just going to enter Instamojo right over here. Now it is asking me to select the template. So over here you can see all the templates which I have created, but this is the template I want to create this automation for, which is payment confirmation Instamojo. So I'm just going to select the same and as you can see that this is my template, right? So now after doing all of this we just have to click on this button which says add broadcast. And yes, you can see that we have successfully added the broadcast right over here. You can see that this is the broadcast name and the template which we connected. Alright, so now we have to go towards this test broadcast button. And as soon as we're going to click on this test broadcast button, you can see that it has given me a JSON. So this is the body which we wished for. So I'm just going to copy this JSON right from here and we're going to paste it right over here in our workflow. Alright, so I'm just going to paste it. And after pasting this, yes, with this we have successfully entered the body. And this body contains all the thing which I need in order to send an automated WhatsApp message. You can see the template name, you can see the campaign name, and over here you can see it is saying destination. So destination is the mobile number on which we want to send this automated WhatsApp message. So we are just going to erase this destination and we are going to enter the mobile number of our customer right over here because I want to send an automated WhatsApp message to that customer only, right? So that's why we are just going to erase this and we're going to enter the mobile number of our customer. But we are not going to enter this mobile number manually or by copy pasting it, but instead we are going to map it. So you must be wondering what is mapping. So mapping is a method by Pabbly which means inserting the data from the previous step. And as you know, our previous step was the trigger step where we selected Instamojo as our trigger application. So we're going to map the details from the response of our trigger application only. And as soon as we're going to map these details, automatically my details will turn dynamic and change with every new response received. So I'm just going to explain you mapping with a really simple example. So it is asking me for the mobile number of the customer, right? So let's say that I'm just going to enter the mobile number right over here manually. So I'm just going to enter the country code and then the mobile number like this. Then this will not change with every new response received because this is static information and I have entered it manually. But let's say that we're going to map this from the previous response. So I'm just going to look for mobile number in the previous response and as you can see the same. So let's say we're going to map this from the previous response, then this will definitely change because my previous response will also change, right? So that's why we do mapping right over here to run our workflow in real time. Now it is asking me for the username. So here for the username, we are just going to enter the name of our customer. So I'm just going to look for name in the previous response and as you can see dummy user, so we are just going to enter it. Alright, we're going to move on forward towards the body parameter. So we added a body parameter, remember, which was 1. As you can see, this is which is the customer's name. So where I'm just going to map the value of 1 in my workflow. So for that, I'm just going to open this commas and enter the name of my customer. So I'm just going to look for name in the previous response and as you can see the same, so we're just going to map it and close this double commas. Alright, now you can see that with this, we have successfully completed this body. And now what we have to do is, I'm just going to click on this save and send test request. But before clicking on the save and send test request, I'll just replace this dummy phone phone number with my original phone number so that I can show you the message and the response received. Alright, so yes, you can see that I've replaced the number, and now I'm just going to click on this save and send test request. And as soon as we are going to click on this save and send test request button, yes, you can see that we have received a positive response that we have successfully sent an automated WhatsApp message to this customer. So I'm just going to open my Pabbly Chatflow account, and now from the left side of the bar we have to go towards the inbox. And yes, you can see that we have successfully sent an automated WhatsApp message to dummy user 2. You can see the same message which we entered, thank you for your payment through Instamojo, and the rest of the message, right? So yes, with this we have successfully completed our workflow, and now what will happen is that as soon as a new sale is made on my Instamojo account, automatically Pabbly is going to trigger the workflow and capture the response for the same. And further, Pabbly Chatflow is going to send an automated WhatsApp message to that customer, something like this, so that we can stay in touch with our customer, right, and increase the repeat purchases. Alright, so yes, now we don't have to come back and again to our workflow to click on this save and send test request. This workflow is going to run in backend, and we can just sit back and relax. So yes, this was it for the video, and if you have any questions related to the video or the workflow, you can directly comment on this video. And for your reference, I'll just clone this workflow and share the workflow link in the description box so that you can access my workflow. I hope this video was helpful for you. Thank you for watching.
So not only these applications, but with the help of Pabbly Connect, you can integrate many more applications. So if you have any doubts, you can reach us at support@pabbly.com. If you have any queries, you can reach us at forum.pabbly.com. And if you have any pricing related issues, you can follow this website. And if you find our videos helpful, do like and subscribe our channel. Thank you for watching.